Good morning. Let me rest on existing protocols and to say all protocol observed. I bring you greetings from the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, the umbrella organization responsible to coordinate the affairs of all civil society organizations in Liberia. And today we are happy to be here to be a part of this consultation. I want to say thank you to UNDP, the organizing committee, EPA, for inviting us to this all-important event. Today's climate crisis has amplified the need for new ways to measure inclusiveness and well-being, and reaching the Sustainable Development Goals to which all countries have committed to or relied on. In support of these actions, SWIDI prioritizes opportunities for civil society organizations and young people to engage in both the preparation and implementation of the Stockholm+50. They can get involved in various ways in which we appreciate that commitment, but the most important part is to safeguard voices from civil society organizations and young people and increase their participation in these engagements. The Stockholm+50 National Consultation is also an opportunity to consider what is going well, what can be improved, and what we need to do to meet the SDGs and to ensure a fair and inclusive transition after the pandemic. The National Civil Society Council of Liberia, and today listening to the previous speakers, we learned that there will still be a consultation. We are happy for that. We want to call on the Environmental Protection Agency and partners to continue to work with civil society organizations and support their full participation in Stockholm+ consultation. We need a recovery that is rapid and achievable with long-term growth that is ecological, sustainable, and economically and society inclusive and resilient that leaves no one behind. In the next decade, we need to be decisive in addressing our collective vulnerability as it relates to climate, health, economy, by highlighting the inequalities in our system and addressing them inclusively. In continuation of the national consultation, we want to use this medium to call for an exclusive consultation with civil society organizations. Even though I learned from the beginning there were many consultations, but I want to look at the methodology used in bringing members for those consultations held. And the National Civil Society Council being responsible to coordinate the affairs of all civil society organizations, we still believe there's a need to have a cross-sector of civil society organizations that represent different thematic focus, and that consultation will feed into the main event. And this will help to gather inputs before the main event in Stockholm to enable us to have a collective voice that will safeguard our representation at the main event in Stockholm. This will help to gather a clear roadmap and recommendations to achieving a safe and healthy climate in support of the SDGs. The National Civil Society Council remains your partner in advancing national reform, projecting sustainable and inclusive development for a healthy planet for the prosperity of all. We look forward to the key takeaway from this dialogue and the full implementation of the recommendations of this dialogue. Thank you so much.